Hey, Justin Bruzzo here. Thanks for watching. I am doing a long-term review of the Powerbeats Pro headphones. I got these, I've had them for just about 2 months now. I got them on sale for $199, and they normally retail for $249. I was pretty excited about these, not necessarily because I'm a huge fan of Beats, but because I am a huge fan of the H1 chip that's used in a lot of Apple's wireless headphones. For example, these are the Airpods, the original Airpods, and my wife absolutely loves these. They're fantastic. However, because of their design, it's just inherent. It does not fit in my ear. They just fall right out immediately. Forget about exercising. Just sitting on a couch, they're not gonna work for me. But these basically offered all of the great things about the AirPods, but in a slightly bigger package and with this ear hook. And this is, for me, magical because this locks it into my head and makes it so they don't fall out. So if you have an issue with AirPods falling out of your ears and they just don't fit well, this is absolutely the solution. I have to use 2 hands to put them in, but once they're in, they really lock into place and they feel super comfortable. They are really light, so you barely even feel them in your ear, which is really great. They automatically turn on and off, and one of the things I also like is there are physical buttons on it. There's a button here. This will activate Siri or move forward and go back a track, which is programmable in the app on the iPhone. And then there's also a rocker switch set in the back here that by default is the volume, which is fantastic. I do like having those physical controls. They're really easy to press. It doesn't take a lot of pressure to push that button, so you don't have to worry about pushing this out of your ear or deeper into your ear than what's comfortable. In terms of sound quality, they're really good. I'm not gonna say they're the best headphones, but for wireless headphones that are that size, they do sound amazing. They do come with adjustable rubber tips so they can fit different size ears, but it does kind of lock in and plug your ear. And it does actually cancel out a lot of ambient noise despite them not having any active noise cancellation, just virtue of the fact that it is filling your entire ear canal. It's not super easy to have a conversation with them in your ear with no music playing. They almost act like ear plugs in the sense that they block out a lot of ambient noise. So just keep that in mind. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. The Beats come in a charging case, which is the only way to charge them is in this case. As far as the charging case goes, it's big. It's certainly, when you compare it to the AirPods case, you can see it is a significant difference. I'm a little surprised the case is as big as it is and doesn't charge more than it actually would. Even though I only use these a little bit at a time, I do find that there are times that I grab this and I don't charge it, and then I find out that the charging case was dead and didn't charge the actual buds, and then they're dead. Of course, one of the great things about buying something by Beats and with that H1 chip is the pairing process. You open this case, you set it next to your phone, and within a second or two, you will see a little window pop up and you can instantly pair them. One thing about these adjustable tips, they are really nice because they kind of hold where you put them and they're easy to flex. You don't feel like you have to push an undesirable amount of force in any direction to get them to go where you want, and you can really play with them for a little bit to get a good fit on your ear. However, part of this is almost a downfall when used in this charging case. Because of the way that these snap into the case, it's easy if these are twisted in a weird way to overlap and then prevent this case from closing all the way. I am having charging issues with these. There has been numerous instances where I pull these out and one has not charged. It is generally always the left one on my head that does not charge. If I jiggle them around, it'll go into place and then the case will charge them. I am tempted to return these and get them exchanged and see if it makes a difference. I did look through some forums and it seems like a fairly common issue that a lot of people have. So that's why I bring that up. And if I do replace them, I'll let you know if the replacement has the same issue. It is frustrating. It's a $200 pair of headphones. You charge them overnight. You go to leave the house in the morning. You expect they're going to work, and it sucks when you're only getting audio out of one ear. One question that a lot of people are going to have is it worth the price? $249 is a lot of money. Value propositions are different for everybody, meaning that I can't necessarily say whether or not these are worth $249. For some of the features, it may be worth it for you, it may not be. Are they the best sounding headphones you could possibly get for $249? Absolutely not. Are they super convenient because they're so light and they're wireless and they pair so easily with an iPhone? Hell yeah, that's worth 250 bucks to me. Overall, they're great headphones. It's a great package. I really hope I can figure out what's going on with that one earbud and why it keeps not charging on me. And I hope it is something maybe just defective with my case or the way they're set up and not something that's kind of intrinsic across the line, because I really don't want to have to spend 3 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the night dicking around with these things, trying to make sure they're perfectly seated in the case so they charge the next day. That's really the only complaint that I have about these. They sound fantastic. They're plenty loud enough for me, and I tend to have bad hearing, so I crank things up louder than the average person would. So I think sound output is going to be plenty for just about anybody. They do close out the outside sounds, which for me is great. You get much better bass response. It's just, they're really good headphones, and they work super easy if you have an iPhone. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and also definitely let me know if you've had any problems charging these if you already own them, because I really want to kind of keep track of what's going on with that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this, and this is my first video of 2020. I actually did not post a single video in 2019, and I realized that, and it made me kind of sad because I like making videos like this. So hopefully you will enjoy this. I hope you love it, and I hope to see you in another video very soon. Thanks, have a great day, and have a great 2020.